What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and we will talk about a lot of things after that brilliant Liverpool-Newcastle game in the second part of this video. But first I want to report to you guys that Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Liverpool are scouting Itakura, the Japanese teammate of Wataru, who is playing brilliantly for Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. He is a centre-back and we will take a look at these reports. And we have been scouting the Borussia Mönchengladbach centre-back Itakura for a transfer move that could materialize either in the January transfer window or in the summer. Liverpool are still weighing up their options and we are waiting to see whether we get any other significant injuries in the defensive department, because right now Liverpool's squad are a little bit thin because Matip is sidelined with an ACL injury. He's out for the season, and also Robertson and Tsimikas are both out for a long time. Still, Robertson is to come back at the end of January, but if anything happens to either Konate or Joe Gomez or Jaro Kwanzaa, Liverpool might have to act and sign a defender in the January transfer window. And even Gary Neville said on a Sky Sports coverage, he said, "I was talking in the press lounge and wondering whether Liverpool might just have to dabble in the transfer market in January. They won't announce it because Liverpool are really clever. They are doing their transfer business very smartly. They won't want other clubs to know that Liverpool want to make a move in the transfer window. They have been very clever in the transfer market over the last few years under Jurgen Klopp. I wonder whether they think adding somebody to their squad could they give them a difference, and as it's the Premier League title up for grabs, and after the brilliant, relentless attacking performance against Newcastle United, which was actually the highest expected goals ever recorded in a Premier League fixture. No team has recorded more than 7 XG, not even close. I mean, just to put it into context, when Liverpool put 9 past Bournemouth last season, when Liverpool beat Bournemouth 9-0, Liverpool's expected goals were 3.8. Yesterday it was 7.5 against Newcastle. So Liverpool could have easily scored 10 goals against Newcastle United if it wasn't for the absolutely brilliant Martin Dubravka, but more on that later. So it is understood, because Fabrizio Romano shared this, that Liverpool have been monitoring the development of Japanese international and they have been impressed by Itakura's performances for Borussia Mönchengladbach. But Tottenham also want to sign a centre-back, and it looks like maybe Liverpool and Tottenham could go head-to-head for the signature of Itakura. There are a number of other top clubs looking to sign Itakura, however, as of now, Liverpool and Tottenham look the most likely to land his signature. So guys, if you enjoy these transfer news update videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and please help me so I can continue making these videos. I need your support financially because these videos make around $5 per episode, and also in the January period the advertising revenue is way down on YouTube. It's like half of what normally is. So please support me through Patreon. You can subscribe to any tier and you get additional content and great benefits. Link is in the video description. You can check out all the tiers on my Patreon, or you can donate via the thanks button below the video, and I always appreciate your support. Thank you so much, and also Happy New Year to every one of you guys. And apparently Itakura has a release clause with Borussia Mönchengladbach, but it is only valid in the summer transfer window. Liverpool of course can still sign Itakura in January, but we need to negotiate directly with Borussia Mönchengladbach a transfer fee that suits them and suits Liverpool. And also we have to admit that Itakura will go away to Japan, to the Asia Games with Japan, and he has also recently got a small ankle injury which sidelined him for a small period of time. Itakura is 26 years old and he's very tall. He's 188 centimeters tall. He already played 22 times for the Japanese national team. His current market value is around 15 to 20 million pounds. His contract expires in 2026, so after this season he still has a further 2 years left on his contract. And also he used to be at Manchester Manchester City, they loaned him out a bunch of times. He went on loan to Groningen, to Schalke, and recently he transferred from Manchester City to Borussia Mönchengladbach for 5 million euros. So Gladbach picked up an absolute bargain. He already played 8 times for Borussia Mönchengladbach this season, scoring 2 goals in the process, but as I said, he has been recently sidelined with an ankle injury. So the last time he actually played any football was in October, which is a little bit of a cause for concern, but he played every game for Borussia Mönchengladbach when he was fit, and he actually scored against Bayern Munich, even though Borussia Mönchengladbach lost that game. So he played a few seasons in the Japanese league, Itakura. After that he went to Manchester City, where he was loaned out to Groningen for 2 seasons. So he played in the Eredivisie for 2 seasons. Then he was on loan at Schalke, where he played in the Bundesliga 2, and then in the Bundesliga with Borussia Mönchengladbach last season and this season he played 34 games in total. And he can be dangerous from set pieces. He scored 4 goals when he was at Schalke in 1 season, and this season, as I said, he already scored 2 goals in 8 games for Borussia Mönchengladbach. He also has 1 goal in 21 games for the Japanese national team, and he actually has already 2 league titles. He won the Japanese league with Kawasaki Frontale in 2017, and he also won the second Bundesliga with Schalke in 21-22 season, but then Schalke got promoted, and Itakura actually signed for Borussia Mönchengladbach after getting promoted with Schalke, because Schalke didn't have the money probably to sign Itakura, and Borussia Mönchengladbach could take him on for 5 million euros, and he has been playing a lot of football. Last season he played 32 games for Gladbach. And Fabrizio Romano said that Liverpool have sent their scouts multiple times to follow Itakura's performances. Tottenham also monitored him, as Ange Postecoglou wanted Itakura at Celtic. But as I said, because Itakura has been out injured since October, I'm not sure if Liverpool would sign him in the January transfer window. Also because he's going away to the Asia games. Probably Liverpool want to see a little bit more from him in the Asia games, and also probably we will wait until the summer transfer window, because Itakura would be a very experienced, very good centre-back to sign for a pretty cheap price in the summer transfer window as a Joao Matip replacement. But even in January Liverpool could pick him up for, as I said, around 15 to 20 million pounds. Liverpool would be able to sign him, and that would be a pretty cheap option. Also, I don't understand how so many people are saying that Diogo Jota dived, when even Martin Dubravka, the Newcastle goalkeeper himself, said that it was a penalty, that he made contact with Jota's ankle when he was running full tilt, full pelt past the goalkeeper, and he had an open goal. So why would he fall over if it wasn't for a major contact? Dubravka's arm hit Jota's ankle, so Jota couldn't run anymore. He had to fall over, because if you are running full pelt and somebody hits your ankle, then you will fall over, you will trip over yourself. You can't remain on your foot balanced because you are running full speed. And why would Jota fall over when he has an open goal, an empty net to slot the ball into? So yeah, I don't think Alan Shearer has any right to say that Jota was diving or anything like that. And also Martin Dubravka equaled a save record of any keeper in the 2023-24 season. He actually made 12 saves against Liverpool, and also the expected goals of 7.3 or 7.5, whatever it is in the end, is a new Premier League record for Liverpool and for any club. Since the expected goals are recorded in the Premier League, no club has had as high an XG as Liverpool had against Newcastle. And if it wasn't for a world-class goalkeeper, or world-class goalkeeping performance, should I say, because Dubravka is not world-class, but he performed in a world-class manner, then Liverpool would have scored 8 or 9 goals. And Gary Neville said Liverpool have got great options up top, and they've got one star player who connects it all together in Mo Salah. Liverpool got 3 world-class players in Alisson, Van Dijk and Salah. I think You are missing Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's also definitely world class. Van Dijk has been back to his best according to Gary Neville in this past month or two. Liverpool's defensive record has been good and they have kept a lot of clean sheets. Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the world and they've got somebody who hits numbers from a wide area that is so consistent and delivers year in, year out. It's unbelievable. If they keep those three players fit, they are in with a massive chance. But Salah is going away for a month. That damages Liverpool. When Jurgen Klopp first came to Liverpool, I really liked watching them. They were really frantic. There was loads of pressing and it was fast. Sometimes you didn't quite know what was happening and sometimes the players didn't either. It lacked composure, but it was exciting, heavy metal football, as Jurgen Klopp called it. Then it became really smooth along with that electricity and it became a wonderful team that was going head to head with Man City for a few years. A lot of those players have left and they've got back to a transitional period like they were at the beginning under Jurgen Klopp with Gakpo, Nunez, Diaz. Liverpool are not a polished team yet. They are not at the peak of their careers where you start to make precise decisions. There's an electricity to them, but also a frustration that in the final third, the last part can go a little bit wrong. You wonder what's that going to be like without Salah, but they owe it to him to get through the next month and still be in the title race, still at the top of the league and still ahead, so they can give Salah a chance to come back and have a real go at the title. I didn't think Liverpool would be in a title race and I still think they will win the title. The hesitation I have in my voice is due to those three players, Gakpo, Nunez and Diaz. But Klopp is something different as a manager. Probably he's referring to the finishing of Diaz, Nunez and Gakpo. They haven't been at their top performance, but Gakpo and Nunez still has 8 goals and Nunez has 8 assists as well. That's a really good season from the striker, and imagine if he even scored half of his chances. He would easily have 20 goals just like Salah. Salah is on 18 goals in all competitions and he has 8 assists, all of them in the Premier League. Salah is an absolutely incredible goal machine and assist machine this season. Liverpool will definitely miss him. Gary Neville is right. Liverpool have to get through this period without Salah and still be top of the Premier League. Jamie Carragher said Liverpool have got in Jota, someone who is a great goal scorer, but you saw with Nunez tonight and Diaz, who was fantastic, played his best game in a long time. They are not in great form in front of goal and they are not world class in front of goal, so that will be a problem. It will be really interesting to see who Klopp puts in that position. A lot of Liverpool's attackers are right footed, so they look okay on the left, Jota, Nunez, Gakpo, but no one looks like they have the right balance for the right wing. Harvey Elliott with that left foot, he comes inside, but he's more of a midfield player. He probably lacks pace to play in the front three, but he can do it. And Szoboszlai, Liverpool have got a lot of midfield options. Now McAllister is back, although Endo is going to the Asia Cup. Szoboszlai has played there for his former club, but you can't replace Salah's goals, that's very important. And also Szoboszlai picked up a hamstring injury, Jurgen Klopp confirmed. So Liverpool probably have to play Jota on the right wing, even though he's not a right winger. I would play Jota there just because he gets into great positions and he's always scoring goals. He's always getting goals no matter what. And maybe Harvey Elliott in some cup games, for example. Harvey Elliott could start on the right wing. In the League Cup, Jota could start on the right wing. In the Premier League and in the FA Cup against Arsenal, Jota has to play against Arsenal because he is the Arsenal killer. He is their arch nemesis. Jota scored so many goals against Arsenal. I actually want to check out his goal scoring statistics. Jota scored 7 goals against Arsenal, more than against anybody else. His second favorite opponent is actually Leicester City with 5 goals, then Nottingham Forest and Southampton with 4 each. So Jota scored by far the most goals against Arsenal, and he also has 50 goals already for Liverpool in just 4 seasons. That's pretty awesome. And this season Jota has only 1 assist, but he hasn't played a lot of games. I mean, he only played 19 games in total, so I'm sure that his numbers will continue to rise. Let me know what they think. How should Liverpool approach this period without Salah? Who should play on the right wing? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a lovely day. See you later. Goodbye.